Ah! This game, man. This fucking game. I'm going with Pam's idea. We're buying one of the old houses. At least I can trust that. What the hell is going on? So it was the game. Hurricane says, yeah, game fucking sucks. Don't adjust. Oh, fucking hell, man. Why can't they just design a game properly? Right. We are going to get through this. We'll probably be up to part fucking 25 by the time we're done. But we are going to get through this. I'm not using that house. We're going to buy another one. It's such a piss off. I'm trying to do a nice stream here. And this fucking game, because it's so buggy, keeps crashing. Pam says, yeah, that's the farm for a while. Oh, I don't know. This fucking thing. Right. Let's go and buy one of the old houses. But did it save it, is the question. It actually did. SpongeBob near Raider 3 hours later. And it just. Right. I'm going to choose a different house then. Let's choose a decent one though. Suburban. I've got a suburban. I'll get mixed up. That's my daughter's, and if I do anything with that, she'll kick my ass. So the house that's hiding something. We ain't been there in a while, and we can get some free cash. So let's go there. You brought a new house. Do you want to go there right now? Yes, I do. Are you going to crash? Who fucking knows? Right. Fucking game. I am so sorry, guys. Right. The house that is hiding my blow-up doll. Well, maybe. Do you know what? I've always wanted one of them, Hurricane. One of them more modern ones, the rubbery ones. I've always wanted one of them. Why am I saying this live on stream? Right, okay. Okay. We'll get rid of the shit and we'll do this one. We'll probably see if we can build something onto it as well or whatever. I don't really know yet. Let's just get rid of all the doors. I don't know. Go on. That was my phone. Apologies for that. It could be my lady messaging me. Probably not. Secrets are coming out now, T says. I'm an open book, T. You know this. Right. And is there anything else to do? Do you know what it's hiding? Yes, I know what. Pray to ask. Yeah, I know what it's hiding, but... I'm sure if Hurricane had his way, it'd be a blow-up doll that's hiding something. Ain't that right, Hurricane? Right, okay. Fucking hamster now. Oh my god, what is tonight? Seriously? Right, let's smash the shit out of this wall and take our aggressions out. And get the shit behind the wall here. Bob Doll, some tequila and ecstasy. Fuck. You going in, bruh? Think I could do with a fucking drink after this? But no, I'm going to be watching something instead after this, so that's okay. Way better than alcohol. Right, okay. I think we've got to do this as well, don't we? Yeah, while we're here. Girls Gone Wild. Oh, fucking hell, that'd be awesome. No, it's not Girls Gone Wild. However, this chick can go wild any day that she fucking wants to, bruh. Damn. Right. Okay. A lot of things to do here. Some plaster work. However, before I go even thinking about renovating this, I'm going to delete that door because I want to walk around to the back and see what space we have. There ain't an awful lot, but we could do something. It's a shame you can't get rid of this fucking thing. But you can't, unfortunately, so I have to build onto the back or onto the side here. I mean, the side's the best option if we were to do something like that. Cut down tree. Yeah. Come on, little tree, you're going to be firewood for winter. There we go. And let's just become a squirter. Right. Okay, I'm going to build out just a little bit and expand this house just a little bit. What am I hitting there for then? Right. Okay, this is the first time me doing this on stream. Why is it red? Oh, God. Why are you red? Ah! My brain hurts. Get rid of the weeds. Ah, gotcha. One track mind. Absolutely. Mow up. Just to make sure, right. Gotta admit though, it is nice to see the original houses again. I was actually talking to my wife about House Flipper a couple of days ago. She was asking how I'm getting on with the new houses and stuff. And I was saying, yeah, that's not too bad. And I was saying to her, have you ever got any updates for yours? And she was like, no. Because she has House Flipper, but she has it on Switch. They don't update it on there. It's the first, like, release base game on there. It's really weird. And I was looking at it and it was like, what? You know, really? Right, we're going to bring this out as far as we can. And we'll start it tonight and we'll finish it off. We could even make it a little bit wider, I suppose, couldn't we? Or no? No, because we do want some back garden, so I won't do that. Right. Nice little bit of an extension going on there, so let's build it. And there we go. Before I even attempt to put a roof on it, I want to go and put a door through. So now we've got to find our way through, which will be in Here, we need to knock out these walls. You need a bucket. I don't need a bucket, mate. I need a fucking... something. Right. We'll knock these walls down. The roof will probably fuck you over sideways. More than likely. I know the roof might... Pam says, I noticed they don't match the roof tiles a lot. Really? I got to say I hadn't noticed that one. That's interesting. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to knock down every single fucking wall and we're going to rebuild this house. We've got an extension now. Let's do this shit. Hurricane says, I have when I added on to the burnt house. Right. Right. I hope when they release House Flipper 2 they don't have these fucking problems with crashing and glitches and bugs and shit. I bet on PC, it's, you know, it's sort of like, you know, well easy to fix. Right, is that all the way through? It is. We've got a little bit more wall here to take down. The building really adds value. Oh, nice one. Okay, that's awesome. Right, I'll stick a door so we can go into it. Any old door for now. Don't set your hopes too high. We all know the game will probably be as buggy as fuck. Probably, yeah. I'm betting on it, to be perfectly honest. You know, I do love House Flipper, but I don't like, you know, they've got to realise that people like me want to stream this, you know, and be creative with it and, you know, have fun with it. And if sort of like a newbie, for instance, goes and gets it because it's now on sale, right? If a newbie goes and buys it and has crash, they're going to lose fucking interest in it. The new one's going to come out and they're going to be like, well, fuck that. I bought the first one that was, you know, that kept crashing on me and that. I'm not buying this. You know, and here's our new extension. So there's the old outside of the house there. How odd is that? But we have it nonetheless. And we have quite actually a big ass house now. You know, I just wish sort of like that they would sort their shit out when it comes to these games. Like I said, yeah, okay, I know it's not my fault and stuff, but I feel bad when it crashes because it's like, you know, I've done so many House Flipper streams and, you know, it's like, it really pisses you off when sort of like you're trying to do something. I just have a big ass. Thank you for sharing. You know, I just sort of like, just wish that they'd sort this crap out. I really do. But now we've got a massive house. And we're doing good. We're doing good. Well, I'm going to be finishing in about 10 minutes, guys. But before then, I'm just going to go around and just give this a little bit of a spruce up. And see what we can do with it. I'll clean the windows. I might even keep the windows in this one. Because at least these ones you can actually clean, unlike the other fucking ones. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's clean the windows. If only it was that easy in real life. Pam says, I've managed to gain a bit of weight after losing my sister. Yeah, comfort eating, mate. Don't worry about it. I used to fucking... I used to have, I used to be really, really thin. I ain't now. I've got a stomach on me, and I don't give a shit. I'm proud of it. At the end of the day, yeah, okay, you can't really be proud of being, I mean, with me, I don't really see, I don't like to label, right? Pam says I lost 2 stone. That's awesome. Well done. Congratulations. That is really good. That is a hell of an accomplishment. With me, it's sort of like, I don't like putting labels on people. I hate the terms sort of like fat, obese, things like that. I don't like to be like it. I mean, if I'm, in a rage or something, then it might slip out of my mouth, but I don't really mean it. But yeah, it's one of them things with me. I've known people who have struggled with it. I've got a stomach on me. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, it shows I like my fucking food, which I do. But I'm not to the point where I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should try and drop a bit of weight. Maybe, I don't really care. It's getting winter time now. That'll keep you fucking warm. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. And, no one should be labelled. No one. No one actually has the right to label anybody. And that doesn't just mean with weight. That's with everything as well. It could be with absolutely anything. Oh. T says, what I say is eat and drink what you want because you don't know what's around the corner. You honestly don't. That is a very good point. You don't know what's around the corner. Hurricane says, goddamn right. I agree with you on that one, my friend. Pam says, my weight was fine before. It doesn't matter. Some people need to, some people seek help for it, which it's their call. That's absolutely fine. But, I'm not one of these people who would do that. I'm one of these people who knows a wrestling event or something's coming up that I want to watch. And I get fucking like crisps and fucking sweets and snacks and that in. And I sit there just munching a fucking way while I'm watching it. I don't know about doing the next one though. That's next Saturday is the next live one. Hurricane says, I look at it more as padding. So my next car crash, I'll have an internal airbag. Fucking hell. What I meant was stress made me lose it. Yes. Stress can go either way. It can make you lose or it can make you gain. The last time I actually lost any weight was when I was first diagnosed with anxiety, panic attacks and depression in 2012, when I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'd never really looked into it before. I think I've had it longer. I think I had it all my life, but I never really realized what it was. And I was on edge, constantly scared all the time for no fucking reason. And, yeah, it was a friggin' nightmare. And I realized what was happening to me, and my wife suffers with it. And I was sort of like, I was talking to her about it. And she explained to me what is going on and things like that, why I've been feeling like I've been feeling and everything. And it made a whole ton of sense. And, ever since then, it's been, when I was first diagnosed, I was scared to fucking eat anything. I was at that mindset, right? I was at the mindset of sort of like, oh my god, this could happen to me. How can this happen? How can I couldn't. I was the person who was sitting there trying to grasp the concept of how can people get up in the morning and go out and go shopping? How can they physically leave that fucking door not knowing what's going to happen outside? I was that person who was sort of like, oh, I shouldn't eat that. That's got too much fat in it. If I eat that, I'm going to get fat and have a heart attack and die. That's the sort of mindset I was in. It's, complete. Obviously, it's sort of like, irrational thought, and that stuff isn't going to happen. But it's like, but that sort of thing is, you have to overcome it. It wasn't an eating disorder. It was just anxiety stopping me from eating. I couldn't if you guys knew me back then, I wasn't eating fuck all. I would have the simplest fucking things to eat. Like, my wife would get the tinned hot dogs you can get. I'd have like two of the tinned hot dogs, the small ones, and just a bread roll with a little bit of sauce on top. And that would be my tea. I wouldn't really want to eat at all. I felt the effects of it. My blood sugars got low. When that happened, I felt really fucking dizzy, like I was going to pass out, which anxiety can do to you any fucking way. And, and T says, well, when I last saw you, you didn't look big to me. No, that was about a month or two ago, wasn't it, T, when I came round yours? And, yeah. No. Pam says, my whole family was worried about me. They shouldn't worry. I mean, obviously, yes, there are, health factors when it comes to weight and stuff. It can affect your organs in some way. It can affect your heart and stuff like that. But not as much as people say it's going to. The main thing to look out for is your sugars, your blood sugars. You do not want to develop diabetes. That is one of the worst fucking things that you can develop. You've got to be so fucking careful with that. That's unreal. I'm speaking from experience. No, I haven't got it, but someone who lives in this house with me has. And, it's scary. Hurricane says, well, it all depends on how active you are. You can't put on some weight, but usually under 350, you're not considered obese. No, it's, I'm not anywhere near that. At least I don't, How do you know you have that? Diabetes. There are signs to look out for. Drinking a lot is one of them. Constantly going to the toilet. Feeling tired all the time. They're just a few of the symptoms of it. And you've got to be so fucking careful with that. You really have. That can be a bastard. That really can. It is just one of these things. Obviously, eat what you want to, but in moderation. But you just got to be really careful with your sugars and stuff. When I was ill, though, when I had this, when I was first diagnosed with anxiety, not knowing what the fuck was going on with my body, I didn't eat at all, and my sugars got really low. I didn't pass out. Close sometimes. So, well, the doctor did a full blood test. If the doctor does a blood test and they don't find diabetes, you're good. It's all about your blood sugar glucose level thingy. And depending on how bad you are, Hurricane says, I only usually eat once a day. Pretty decent sized meal. You'd think I'd lose weight, but no. Hey, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you need. I mean, come on, man. You're a hero. You're a lifesaver, literally. You know, you need the fucking carbs and stuff, man. You know, that's just something that you need. You know, when you're in the line of work you are. But you know, I have since 2012. I must admit, I've put on a hell of a lot of weight. Not so sort of like. I mean, I've just got a stomach on me, right? Like a beer belly kind of thing. It ain't no big deal. You know, it ain't no big deal at all. It's not really affecting me in any ways, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with myself. You know, I feel a lot better than I did back then. That's for damn sure. Scary shit. It really is. And not a lot of people, even nowadays, people try and sort of highlight mental health and the effects that certain beer belly. Yeah, it's what it looks like, a beer belly. You know, but sort of like it. You know, it still needs to be spoken about more, mental health, because lots of different things can trigger it. Any fucking thing can trigger it. I remember my very first panic attack. T says, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. There is that to it, T, but you do have to be careful. My first panic attack was when my wife was had a fitness kick. Well, this is years ago before we even had kids, and my wife does suffer with mental health issues, and she went and said, you know, I want to go for walks, but I don't want people, you know, I don't like to be out and about when there's too many people. And I said, okay, let's go early in the mornings then. It was getting to like summertime where it's like light at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we'd just sort of like walk around the block twice, then stop off at the little park, and then come back home. Like I said, we had no kids then. And I remember her saying, right, I'll just, you know, go get dressed and I'll be ready to go. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. So I sat there, I sort of like was ready myself. I sat in the bedroom waiting for her. And I remember starting to feel shaky for some reason. And then my breath went. I was hyperventilating. I was really trying to get my breath. I literally, and everybody says it, but it's damn true. When that first happens, you think you're going to fucking die. I nearly said to her, can you call an ambulance? I'm having a fucking heart attack. Because what it felt like, my chest was pounding 10 to the fucking dozen, you know, and I did not know what was going on. And I thought, fuck, is this because I'm unfit? Is this because, you know, and, you know, had a really bad panic attack panic attack. And it was an absolute fucking nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. I'm thankful that I haven't had a panic attack in such a long time now. But of course, with that, it can strike at any fucking time and it doesn't give a shit. And that's scary, you know. At least if it was to happen now, I know what it is. I know what to do, but it doesn't take away the fact of it scares the life out of you. You know, there is no sort of like getting used to it or anything. That's the impossible. You can't get used to having a panic attack. You can only, you know, try and deal the best you can day by day, and that's how it is. But right now I'm in a good place, and you know, I'm all good. Pam says, I had them when I first lost my first sister. Yeah, something like that triggers you off. Yeah, you're sort of like overthinking, or you know, thinking too much, or even not thinking at all. You know, that morning when it first happened to me, I weren't sitting there thinking, right, okay, what's going to be for me today? Is this going to happen to me? I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I was sort of like, let's get rid of that. I was sort of like, I was just sitting there waiting for her to go for a walk around the block twice and then come home again. And I was just sitting there waiting for her like I'd done many mornings before, and it just happened. And that's fucking scary ass shit. That really is. But yeah, these things happen from time to time, and you can never get over it. Once you have a mental health condition, there is no getting over it ever. It stays with you. It will constantly be with you, but you just have to learn to control it. There's no getting rid of it. Control is the answer, and that's fucking difficult as well. Before we go here, I'm going to read out the final comment. Pam says, both sisters were suicide, not normal. That's sad, but it's very sad. But, you know, and the effect, honestly, you know, I can, by the things you've said in the stream before, I can obviously tell that you've been through a hell of a lot of shit in your life and you deserve, you know, a bit of happiness. And I hope you're doing well these days. I know you have your health issues now, but I hope you're, you know, in a better place, certainly mentally, definitely. Hurricane says, control and relaxation tips that work for you. Keep you calm. Each individual is different. And Pam says, thanks. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. For me, it was actually music that helped me. Listening to all different types of music. I would never go for a classical thing. That ain't me. But I would even be scared to go outside and have a smoke. Until sort of like I thought, right, well, I'm going to put my headphones on and just listen to radio or something. So I, you know, got the radio tuner up on my phone, went outside, had a smoke, and just found a song that I was familiar, and you know, was awesome. Pam says your game helps me. Do you know what? If me doing this helps you with that, then I consider it a huge success, and I don't give a fuck how many parts there are, because that means the world. That is a huge thing. Thank you so much. That really is. And you guys coming in and having a chat with me, you know, I consider all of you guys like, well, T's my family, but you guys are my flawless family. You know, you guys are my, I consider you my friends, you know, and, you know, I'm really appreciative of each and every single one of you. You know, I've had a few shitty friends in my life. One of them was, you know, I mean, one of them wish I parted on better terms with. But T says music helps me. That's, you know, that can do. It really can do. Hurricane says, for me, it's more uplifting music and just take deep breaths and clearing. My mind usually works in blocking out the negativity that's causing it. Exactly. You know, exactly. I mean, a lot of things can help. Watching a certain show or a certain TV program can help. Playing a game can help. Listening to music can help. Everybody has their own coping mechanism. And, you know, Pam says music without words is great. It can be. You just listen to the sounds. You know, you listen. You can. I create music, and you can pick out every single instrument and follow that beat and follow, you know, that sort of stuff. I mean, I play guitar, you know, and sometimes, you know, just to make up tunes on that helps. You know, and that can really, really help. Anything can help. You know, you just have to find your own coping mechanism. Okay, Hurricane says the app blowing somebody away in Grand Theft Auto always helps me. Ignore the app part. Well, there you go. Anyways, guys, I'm going to have to get out of here. This has been House Flipper. What an adventure we've been on tonight, eh? We're on 3 parts of one live stream that was supposed to go for an hour. What the fuck? Frozen District, sort your shit out. Seriously, what the hell? But in the meantime, I'm going to be going. This was the last House Flipper stream of the week. Pam says thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming in. It means the world to me. You're awesome. And I hope to see you tomorrow night for the GTA Q&A. Tomorrow night, usual sort of time, I'll be here. Write your questions down. No holds barred. Nothing is off limits. Say what the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. Tomorrow night we're here. We're going to be on GTA, on the PS5 version. And we're going to be having a hell of a lot of fun. And it's going to be brilliant. Hurricane says, awesome live stream. I'll try and be in for your Q&A tomorrow. That's awesome. I hope, if you can, that's great. I hope to see you there. That'll be brilliant. But right now, I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys for watching. This has been 3 parts of one fucking stream. Right here on Flawless Rage 2. And yes, all that's left for me to say is do not forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on then post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream, or have to start another part when my game crashes. Pam says bye. Bye, Pam. Turn on them notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also follow me on Instagram at Flawless Rage 2. But for right now, guys, it's time for me to go. Thank you all so much for watching. It truly means the world to me. I hope you see you tomorrow night for the GTA Q&A. It should be some fun. But until then, stay safe and always remember to be you, be the real you, be the true you, because there is no point in being anything else. Take care, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night for some fun. Until then, stay safe, have a great day tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. Cheers. Take care, guys, and good night, everybody. Fucking